secrets between us, not any.
Rosie, Jake, Jeff in Las Vegas. Hello.
Hi,
Jeff.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me for Scarpetta. I watched the first couple episodes last night. I had to admit, at times I was doing it like this.
Yeah, it's
It,
gory.
it's gory, it's intense, but man, I adored it. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Rosie, tell us about Kay Scarpetta. You played the young version, the later version played by Nicole Kidman, and she's a pretty smart investigator, isn't she?
Yes, she's a pathologist. So she deals with dead bodies, and once people have died, she goes into their bodies and basically finds out exactly why they have died. And she's also the chief medical examiner for the state. So she's also part of the detective process of basically just finding out how people died, but from the sort of final point rather than the beginning point. And she's pretty young to have that job title. She's very focused, very driven, and yeah.
And Jake, you play the younger version of Pete Marino, who's a detective. And Scarpetta and Marino, they have a long history throughout this whole series, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Is it difficult or interesting to play a character that's in two different timelines?
Somewhat, yeah, because when you're reading the script, you see, at least for Marino, the older version he's still a bit neurotic and a bit emotional, but it's interesting to see where he relaxes. And I think with the younger storyline, with my storyline, there's a lot more, he's got a bit more anxiety. He's got a bit more of a chip on his shoulder about, working with a woman, let alone a woman who's his own age. I think that definitely messes with his ego a little bit. And it's really cool to see how much he changes between being young and in that position and getting older and being a lot more relaxed in that sense.
I would say, Jake, your character, he's a little rough around the edges. He speaks his mind, doesn't he?
He certainly does, yes.
And Rosie, conducting that autopsy, I mean, I know it was make believe, but man, that looked realistic. Did you train with a pathologist or a medical examiner?
Yes, very much so. We were very connected. We had Dr. Amy Hawes with us the whole time. So we had rehearsals. Me and Nicole had rehearsals with her at the beginning, and she was such a source of wisdom.
So cool.
And then I watched some real autopsies, so I was kind of immune to that already. But you don't quite know how you're going to feel when you're suddenly standing in front of a full silicone dead body, and you're having to sort of get these big what are they called, sort of pincers to get the ribs out. And I was quite tentative at the beginning, and Amy came on and she was like, girl, you got to go in, you've got to cut open that dead body like you've done it 1,000 times. So thank God she was there, honestly, because otherwise I think I would have been a bit shy.
And Jake, I'm kind of going blank on who the actor is that plays the older version of you, the older Pete Marino. Can you remind me?
Oh yeah, that's what's his name? Bobby Cannavale, something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. I think I spoke to him originally for the station agent once upon a time when I started my career.
Wow. Very cool, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that they cast, I mean, Rosie, you look like Nicole Kidman, a younger version. And then you, of course, you got the family lineage for you, Jake. And I just thought that was kind of interesting. But did you meet up with real detectives, Jake? I mean, did you have to, no
not
method
at
with
all.
you?
It was no, it was, I mean, I wouldn't say it's method, but definitely having my father being the much more experienced, much frankly, more experienced actor, that was kind of the next best thing. Neither of us really talked to any detectives, but having his source of knowledge and how he's tackled every role, having that, having access to that was definitely, I wouldn't have been able to play that part without it. So.
And back in October, I had the pleasure of interviewing Patricia Cornwell, who wrote the book. Was it required reading for you both? Did you read the book, or did you want to just based off the script alone?
Yes, I read the book, and then because our storyline is based on her first ever book, and then obviously the present day one is based on her most recent book. So I thought, God, maybe I should read them all. And I read one, and then I started reading two, and I thought, no, this is dangerous. I don't need to know what's happening in the future. I don't think that's actually very useful.
Well, guys, congratulations on an incredible series. I appreciate your time today. And Jake, I have to say, grandson of Sidney Lumet, great grandson of Lena Horne. I'm a classic film fan. If you have any space available for Thanksgiving, I'm available. I love to come and just talk all night with you.
That sounds lovely. Thanks.
Sorry to invite
Thank
myself,
you.
but thanks so much.
No worries. The more the merrier.
Take care. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.